Good morning and welcome back to your daily dose of keeping it real about being out here in the Philippines. I'm actually known for throwing rocks, so if I say something to make you mad, piss you off, or ruffle your feathers in any kind of way, hey, I'm my bad. I wasn't trying to do that, but it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna keep it real to the best of my ability. Now this morning I decided to go for an early morning run. If you can see, I'm outside pretty early, man, riding down the road or whatnot. I'm actually headed towards Nyack, man. They got a lot of mountains over there, so I decided I would go take a run out there. You know, give me some exercise in before I get my day started. But while I'm doing this run, I do want to talk to you guys about something, man. The Philippines is not for everybody. I get a lot of people in my comment section saying stuff like, I'm kind of like just saying how good the Philippines is, and it's like Philippines to do no wrong. I want to make it very clear, man. The Philippines is not for everybody. It's a lot that you have to consider when you decide to move to a country like the Philippines, man. It's not for the faint-hearted, man. For the ones that can't handle being out here, man. Hey, man, I truly respect your decision, man. But for me, I can honestly say that I kind of can relate to the Philippines. Growing up being pushed to the side and talked down on and stuff like that. Me and the Philippines kind of relate a little because the whole world talks bad about the Philippines, and I'm gonna go over some of the things that they talk bad about it. But we kind of relate on certain things, so I kind of feel like a small connection with the Philippines. So it fits me better than any other country that I've been to, and that's just for me. Now, for you guys that don't like it, man, hey, man, I really hope and pray that you find somewhere that actually benefits your character, benefits who you are as a person. But again, for me, man, I find joy in the Philippines, and that's just for now. Things can change. I don't know, man. I'm human, man. But right now, man, as it stands, man, the Philippines, hey, man, I'm actually enjoying this thing. I've been out here 6 years now, man. I don't see any issues with it. I mean, I feel like more of like an American out here than I do where I'm from. So, I mean, so far so good, man. But let me go over a few things that people are need to be aware of, should I say, when you come out here, man. And the first thing I want to talk about is the infrastructure, man. The infrastructure is not it's not the best, man, at all. They do have their issues. I'm not gonna say that they don't, man. A lot of guys come out here complaining about how bad the infrastructure is and stuff like that. But I mean, quite honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's not for us to decide, you know, how this country is built up or whatnot. This is up to the Filipino people, how they want their country built, how they want their country ran. We gotta really choose to adapt to these things. And if we don't adapt to these things, man, I mean, bro, we're the ones that's gonna suffer because this is their way of life, man. So that's one of the things that you might have to consider before you come out here, man. And if you can't handle some of these things that I'm going over, man, it's probably best that you don't come, man. Go to a different location. Thailand is beautiful, man. Cambodia. I mean, you got Colombia. You got so many different countries and stuff like that that might can match the things that you want to see. But the Philippines, man, I mean, it's a beautiful country, don't get me wrong, man, but they do have serious issues out here. And these are things that you guys are going to have to be aware of coming out here, man. I mean, they don't have all the first world amenities that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, man, BGC is one of those places that's close to, what New York could be if, you want to get somewhere close to New York here in the Philippines. I'm not saying that it's 100% like New York, but it's close, about the closest thing you're going to get out here in Manila or whatnot. And that's only one city within the whole country that I know of. They're pretty sure they got other cities and stuff like that. But after you leave BGC, man, you're gonna go into the development side of the Philippines where they're still trying to get it together. And that might be a little bit annoying for you. So if you're easily annoyed by not having first world amenities and stuff like that, bro, Philippines ain't gonna be for you, man. You ain't gonna do nothing but be walking around here mad, bro. You gonna be mad as hell. And honestly, man, I hope you do your research before you come out here, man. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, if you come out here and then you get mad being out here, that's on you, man. Because we as expats, we don't have a right to tell these people how to live their life, man. This is just what it is out here. It is what it is, man. So, they got pollution problems, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. They got crap everywhere, man. Shit everywhere. I ain't gonna even lie, man. It's all kinds of stuff out here, man. You know, they do have a lot of trash in certain areas, especially the built up parks. Now, when you go out towards like the provinces and all that stuff like that, it gets a little bit more sanitary, but you lose a lot of your comfort too. You lose a lot of your amenities that you're used to and stuff like that. They don't have the best health care out there. They only even got the best health care here, but they got decent health care here, but it ain't the best. See, yeah, these are some of the things that y'all got to take into consideration. Don't just fly out here naive and not understanding, that you are not at home, man. Being in the Philippines takes some serious adjustment, man. Some serious adjustment. It's not one of those skips in the parks, man. It's not, man. These people have their way of life, and it's up to you to adapt to it. That's just the simplest way I can put it, man. You know what I mean? You got to understand the weather here. The weather here is unpredictable. And when I say it's unpredictable, 1 minute it is raining, and the next minute it's hot. I've been in situations where half the street was wet and the other half was just scorching. And I'm like, what is really going on? You know what I'm saying? These are just some of the things that you really, really got to take into consideration, man. They got natural disasters. They have typhoons. It's like a mixing a pot of Kool-Aid, man. The way they have typhoons, that little swirl you get when you mix up a pot of Kool-Aid, man, that's every day out here, it seems like, man. We're in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I mean, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? And we're right on the equator. So guess what? It is scorching sometimes, man. It's scorching, man. But these are things that we can't complain about because you know something? We knew this before we came out here. We already knew these things, man. And again, like I said, the Philippines just ain't for everybody, man. And if you're one of those people, man, I truthfully respect you, man. Just do what you got to do, man. Go ahead, go where you need to go, man. Go exactly where you need to go, man. I'm where I want to be. And, there's people out here that really love the place. You got love and you got hate of the Philippines. Some people completely just despise the Philippines. And, I can't even get mad at them. That's just their prerogative. That's what they like. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, man, it's a paradise for me. It ain't the best paradise, but you know what? It's good to me. I like it. I like it a whole lot, And for the guys that are out here, man, I'm pretty sure they like it too. Especially the ones that really want to stay out here. For the most part, they like it. And for you guys that are in Thailand, man, hey, man, I hope you enjoy that, man. Y'all get to do stuff that we can't even do. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I really appreciate I appreciate y'all having fun out there. Hold one down for me, honestly, man. You know what I'm saying? Get one in for me. But I'm out here in the Philippines, and this is just what I like, man. Another thing that y'all going to have to get used to, man, is seeing poverty, man. You're going to see the poverty. And when I say the poverty, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's sad when you see small, young ones, young humans, 8 years old and stuff like that, working as if they're like 22 years old, in the streets hustling, panhandling, trying to sell you this, trying to sell you that, pulling you out of parking spaces to try to, get them 5 pesos or whatnot. You got when Christmas passed, it just passed. So, all the kids running around asking for Pamasco and all that other stuff like that, man. Man, these things can weaken your heart, man. It can really weaken your heart. So if you're not equipped or you don't have enough, emotional stamina to deal with that, man, Philippines is not for you, bro. The Philippines is just not for you, man. They also, the chicks out here. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna say about 60%, 70% of the girls out here are pretty doggone good, man. They pretty doggone good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes, in some ways you ain't gonna find what they offer out here. You understand what I'm saying? But the other 30% that just, man, they just as ratchet as they are in the States or anywhere else in the world. And they'll run your pockets, man. They'll scam you, dog. They'll scam you up, and you got to be very careful. You got to have a conscience on you. You got to know what's going on with you. You know what I mean? You got to know what's going on with you, man. It's a lot. It's so much going on out here that expats have a problem with. But again, we came out here at free will. This was free will. We knew what we were getting into, and if we don't know what we getting into when we landed and we ain't like it, we got the option to just book it out of here, man. You know, and I know I've said it before, man, but like honestly, man, like how many more times do I have to hear it? You know, it's just it all boils down to choice, man. It all boils down to what benefits you. It all boils down to how you want to live your life. Because your life belongs to you, and don't nobody have a right to tell you good, bad, or indifferent what to do with your life. It's just simple as that, man. You know, even here in the Philippines, man, like you also being out here, you're gonna see, you know, this country has a lot of churches, man. It's a church every 2 minutes. It's a church everywhere out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that everybody out here is holy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people out here, they, you know, well, I'm not gonna say some. I'm gonna say about 50% are really, 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 really into the church. They're really about trying to get close to God. And you know, I truly respect their efforts. You know, they're really trying to find a relationship with God. But then you got some of these dudes out here. They're actually out here trying to buy salvation. You see it. You know what I mean? Like God got a price tag or something. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of the stuff that you're gonna see out here, man. You know, so and you got to get used to it, man. You got to let it roll. Listen, you got to let it roll off your shoulders, man. All the stuff that I mentioned today, we ain't got no control over it. The only thing that we can control is if we choose to stay or go. It's the only thing that we can choose to do. That's the only thing we got control over, man. Because everything that I mentioned, guess what? It's just a part of the culture. It's just a part of the country. It just it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, and I don't know any other way to tell you. I don't know any other respectful way to say it to you. You have to make a solid choice about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna feel about it, you know? Again, this ain't no shot at nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's just the facts. It's just the facts, man. And if I said something to make you mad, piss you off, again, man, holler at me in the comment section. Throw some rocks at me, man. It is what it is. I'm a man. I can take it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, man, the Philippines is what it is, man, and I like it. And I think I'm going to stay here for a little while longer, man, and at least until I'm burnt out. And right now, I'm not burnt out yet, man. So, yeah, hopefully I can keep going, man. I don't know, man. I'm human, man, but at least I'm real with my choices. I'm real to myself more than I'm real with anybody else. You know, if you can't be real with yourself, you can't be real with nobody. That's just the realness in me speaking. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge somebody else's life on your experiences. Your experiences belong to you, and you make a judgment call based on what you experienced, and the next person can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, man, that's all that I got for you guys today. Please love yourself, man. Make wise decisions before you decide to fly to different countries and stuff like that. Understand what you're getting into. All right? And most importantly, man, be you. Just be you, man. Be the best version of you that you possibly can be at all times, man. And make sound decisions that benefit you. All right? Again, that's all I got for you guys, man. Until next time, holla at your boy, man. Peace out, bro.